Hey guys, I'm Phoenix here and welcome back to Stranded Deep. Now this is the final part of the thingy. If you guys want to see a series on this, let me know. That's what the comments are there for. I don't really know what people are interested in, so yeah, this is an interesting a quick look into Stranded Deep, ultimately. So the last element of Stranded Deep is the building stuff. So I'm going to just do a little bit. This is going to be a very quick episode on this. It's just going to be on the building aspect of things, because over here on this island I have started building a building. And the way you do this is very, very simple. You have a hammer. Yeah, I went wreck diving, so I've got a few bits and pieces, but you need a hammer. I believe there's just a normal hammer that you can get from wrecks, but there is also the crude hammer. And if you hit C and go into the building section, you've got all this stuff. So I started off by building the corrugated foundation, and then I built a wall, and it's very simple. You tarp wall needs a tarp, so craft that and you get a tarp wall, and then you can add that to your structure. You can't get in near it. It's a very sort of block by blocks type of thing. Now the interesting parts are when you want to build multi-story systems, because I believe anyway some of the walls won't actually. So it will tell you, but you do need to have, this is quite important, you do need 2 wall panels below to support it, or an existing supporting floor beside it, if you want to build it, multi-story buildings. And you've got stairs, you've got doors, you've got windows, arches, and it's all just very dependent on what you've got on you. So I want to build a window, so I can build a window. If I just put the torch on, I've got 3 torches now, and so that's now my little house where I can live. I mean, they don't serve a huge purpose. You can put your bed in there, and it's just a nice place to have, really. And then you've also got your storage for your various little bits and pieces that you collect along the way. But I've got some steel down here, which was on this island, quite a nice island, but unfortunately with this island I've had to bring logs and the like over, because there aren't any palm trees on this island, rather annoyingly. But hey, there's another island just over there which I couldn't get to. On the subject of equipment, so you've seen the torches anyway, so out of the wrecks that are dotted around, I did manage to get some antibiotics, which were quite useful because I did get stung. So I took the antibiotics and that healed the stinging. A piece of cloth, some more duct tape, a compass, which would be really useful for navigation. But and of course, and the machete as well. And of course there are other things down there. You can get scuba gear, you can get engine parts, all sorts of useful little bits and pieces. There is one last element to the building stuff, which is of course the rafts. I'm nowhere near being able to make rafts yet, but something that you can do with those rafts, if I just go into bases for example, things like barrel scrap. Now I know where there are barrels and I know where there are tyres. They're all in wrecks down below, so you might have to sort of swim down, and if you hit the barrels or the tyres with your knife or hatchet or whatever, a cutting tool, you keep at it, and eventually the ropes attaching them will break, and then you can lash them together on the surface and then sort of nudge them together. So that's how you basically make your bases. And you can just build a wood bundle one if you wanted to, and then you put your floor on top of the base, and then propulsion if you want any on top of that. And you make yourself a nice little raft, which is a little bit quicker than the rescue thing the little rescue raft that we've got down here. But yeah, that's pretty much the building mechanic for it, and with that you can build some quite interesting structures, so that you can sit in here and cook things or whatever. There's a good variety of other just little bits and pieces you can build as well, so far anyway. Go into here, so we've got things like, obviously, the crude bandage, the water distiller, which requires a couple of containers, buckets, something like that. Solar steel, which does require a bucket. I still haven't found one of them. And then you've got all your bits and pieces. You've even got a spear gun in here, which you can make if you can find yourself an air tank. So yeah, good amount of stuff that you can build. And that's pretty much Stranded Deep. So with that, I'll say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.